Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story, the last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Cornhuskers offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And here he comes, the quarterback. All eyes on him. He's the guy that just makes everything go.
Well, this guy's Mr. Do-It-All. It's almost odd to say this about a quarterback, but he truly does. He's the echo of the coach and the connector of this offense. When everyone is hooked up to him, this team operates at maximum capacity, and that usually means their opposition is in trouble.
He's past the 30. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The Huskers come to the line in the hurry up.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. It's a shotgun run call. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Lopez. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. The Cornhuskers will line up to punt it away. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. The Tigers offense comes out for their first possession today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
They'll run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss.
Running back with the catch.
They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Turner.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He'll try a pass here. Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up third down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. Time, quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shoot. Get ready to make that next play.
Looking to throw it again. Defense is coming after him. Tried to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there. And now it's a 4th down call. The Tigers will have to kick this away. He's on to boot it away now. Fair catch made at the 20. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. The Cornhuskers come to the line to run the hurry-up. Off play action, he's looking to throw. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? The pass rush closing in. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process. And the Huskers will bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the powerful Crimson offense is back out there. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Finds an open target on the left side. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Trying to create here on the move. He's got his man in the open field. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught near the goal line. Fighting for the end zone, but doesn't get there. They'll spot the ball to 3. Check this out. It's a 5-wide receiver look on 2nd and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers. Extra point try coming now.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Returner decides to field it. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the Soft were able to bring him down quickly. The Huskers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. They'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. It's 3rd down for the offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. On the run here, lets it go. The throw complete to the running back underneath. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his 1st down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
The pass is incomplete, but a flag down on the field. So let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Oh, and he flat dropped it. It's going to bring up third down for this offense. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments to prevent that this time. Tries the right with a quick throw. It's complete downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? From the gun, he looks for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and the ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
It's the running back in the flat. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Escapes the sack. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Gonna run it. It's Turner. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. This will be a 46-yard attempt. He missed it. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. On the move, but can't find the receiver, and he's brought down. The Cornhuskers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Of course, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense has gone to a different level, and that's why they're a national contender every single year.
So they're short on 4th down. The coach decides to try out the field goal team. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Now here's the toss play. Breaks loose at the 40. An explosive play. Big gain across midfield to the 42.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up 2nd down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Snags the quick throw. But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Let's it fly to the wideout. And he's got it. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout.
And the junior gets home making a sack there.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down marker. After missing a field goal on their last drive, they got to produce something here on 3rd down to even get into field goal range. Bringing pressure. He's looking to scramble. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain here to move the sticks using his feet. And the Tigers come to the line with 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson. Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Cornhuskers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Finds room at the 30. That'll pick up a 1st down out at the 37. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. A solid run, good for 1st down yardage. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. So 2nd down after the incompletion. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. We're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Oh, and he could not haul it in. A 3rd down drop. Brings up 4th now. And the Huskers will line up to kick it away. That's his 4th punt already today. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Gets some space around the 30. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And there's the handoff.
He's brought down at the 18-yard line. 2nd down coming up.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. Tackle, but 1st down.
Man, I love the toughness from this offense here on 3rd down and short. Being able to get behind a big physical offensive line, they get a hat on a hat, get enough of a push, and the back is able to get behind there and find just enough real estate to pick up the 1st down.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Gets rid of it on the move. Oh, he misfires again, 3 in a row. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. This one is right through, and that will extend their lead even further. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And the return starts from inside the 20. They get him down to the 33 after a stop.
The 33.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to throw it on 1st down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the 1st down. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The sure hands. It's Lopez. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Hunter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. The Huskers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Pressure is coming. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Receiver makes the catch.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw and gets his feet set, he's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Looking for the wideout. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. The Cornhuskers will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. 4th down. He's throwing for it. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. And the powerful Crimson offense is back out there.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Looks to the left for a quick throw. He pulls it in for a big gain. And the stop is made, but not before a huge gain moves the ball to the 32. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes a quick catch. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, and another incompletion.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The Tigers will look to convert here on 4th down. Finds his man, has the 1st down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Clemson.
So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead. Minutes going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Cornhuskers will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. And this one will be fair caught. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the 2nd half, they keep it on the ground. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29. Now it's 2nd down here. He'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. Second down play coming up. Play action fake. Looking to throw. The ball is picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Crosses the 10. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. And the interception taken to the house. A pick six. Potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the powerful Crimson offense is back out there. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Fighting them off. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about.
Hold it. Open.
See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Trying to find some room. It's Turner. Now juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Caught near the sideline. It's Turner. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Good work to get the foot down after the grab. This running back, Kirk, might have been spending some time with those receiver drills.
Yeah, as you know, Chris, these running backs anymore in college football, they are really like glorified wide receivers because not only do they have to be excellent runners, but as you see here, the ability to be able to catch the ball and then the awareness to get a foot down to be able to stay in bounds for a nice gain.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's going to take off. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Can they pick up the first on the ground? Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
And then first down, right back to the running game.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll hand it off. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. They're going to run it. Matt gets the carry. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Turner. And the defense swarms him. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. It's caught. He's swarmed by the defense.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he could get the yards after the catch, enough for the 1st down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. And the Huskers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Sticking with the running game. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They've punted 4 times already on the verge of the 5th. They can't convert this 3rd down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down. The Huskers will bring their punt team onto the field. That's already his 5th punt of the game. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. The returner is brought down. Gets a start with the next drive. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. That last possession produced a field goal, but more importantly, it milked the clock. And they do that again. Here's the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 from there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But what I've been always impressed with, defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. The pass is intercepted. We'll bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. He's running out of time here. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Boy, a great play here by a Clemson defender. It makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like the Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett, and of course, most recently, Miles.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. 4 set of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down. The Cornhuskers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. The pocket breaking down. And the pass is incomplete on the final play of this quarter. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. They'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers. So here we go, fourth quarter, cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. But it's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
That's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the right side on the toss. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a quick grab. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Ball lands at the 8 and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Oh, it's a reverse. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contained. And that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Second down, we're going to throw it. They pressure it and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Man, it has been a rough night for this poor offensive line, and it's only getting worse. That's 5 sacks they've now given up so far in this game alone.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's a safety for the defense.
Oh, this one hurts, Chris. Right when it looks like you have a chance to get back into this game. Now, keep in mind, even though you've given up a safety, it's still a one-possession game. Now you have to kick this ball off to your opponent. It's going to come down to, can your defense make a stop to give your offense a chance again?
So following the safety, it's a free kick. They'll boot it away from the 20. No fair catch. He feels the punt. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Defense is coming after him. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a 4th down play. And the Tigers will line up to boot it away. So on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. No fair catch, looking to return this punt. Coverage team brings down the returner. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. Last time out there, they surrendered a safety. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical. critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Cornhuskers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quarterback looking to scramble. And the senior calls his own number and keeps this drive moving. And the Huskers will line up on 1st and 10.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield, they have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
The Huskers are moving quickly down the field.
And this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
The quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. No huddle now for the offense. An inside give now from the shotgun. They keep feeding the running back, but he's had nowhere to go tonight. They've been dominating at the line of scrimmage. No huddle here for the offense. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Turner. He moves the ball to the 35 and another 1st down. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the 2nd half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
And here's the handoff. Fights through a tackle. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's got it, looking for the end zone. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now. 1st and goal here. They need a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And that run produces a decent gain.
Chris, that's positive yards on 1st and goal, which is obviously good. But now we're at this point in the game, critical series. They've got to find a way to get the ball in the end zone.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack in a crucial moment.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game.
Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. This could be the biggest play so far. 4th and goal. And this offense is down. Needs this. Caught quickly. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. So it's still a 1-possession game. The offense would love to work the clock here, but they can't take their foot off the gas. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. They stop him at the 22. That's important breathing room on this drive. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game.
Well, this sack is on the quarterback, in my opinion. Anytime you call a screen, you've got to be aware that that pass rush is coming in. Bait them towards you and go over top. This time, he's unaware of how quickly they're going to come in.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He'll take a deep shot here. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this...
Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Auburn Tigers. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And he takes this from inside the 5. Return it brought down. Sets up the next drive. The Auburn Tigers offense begins this game backed up. That was not a good return. Of course, the home of the Cotton Bowl in modern times has become AT&T Stadium, a massive yet somehow intimate setting. This, of course, is where the first championship game of the playoff era was played.
Well, who could forget that when Ohio State took care of Oregon to win the national championship for Urban.
Wow, taking a shot on the very first play. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
Boy, you find a one-on-one matchup just like this, even though it's the first play of the game, and you attack downfield. Regardless of the situation, when you see a matchup as a quarterback, you take advantage of it. What a way to get started here for this offense.
It's a nice game. We'll move the football up to the 27.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch, gets the first down in the process.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. Second down after that previous play. Back to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle is finally made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 48-yard line. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. They're going to run it. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Now, this just goes to show you everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception here early in the game.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Coaches told us in pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed. He also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Oh, just a great play by the running back here, just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
1st and 10 play coming up. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Pass caught. It's a fumble. And the defense jumps on the football.
That's a great play.
Here, we've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. Now, it looks like the head coach made a smart challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. Important 2nd down play coming up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And they'll step out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage there. The defensive pursuit forced him out. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. It's caught downfield. A big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that 1st down.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that 1st down marker.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. And third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Testing the right side here. Unleashes the stiff arm. And that stiff arm will help earn him the first down.
Chris, just think of the list of Auburn running backs. I mean, you see this guy pick up a first down, and you're starting to see a little bit of Bo Jackson in him. Maybe a combo. Remember those days of Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown when they were in that backfield? Trey Mason. Boy, so many great backs that Auburn has enjoyed, and this guy's looking good.
First down at 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. He's got it near the end zone.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. That punt sails out of bounds. There'll be no return this time. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop?
You know, toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
Close to the tight end. Finds the receiver wide open. Tough running there. Finally brought down after a big gain. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 48.
Because I don't know if that's a busting coverage or just a mistake by this defense, but the tight end is all alone. Nobody around him, an easy throw for the quarterback, and obviously a huge gain for the...
And is intercepted. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense. It's pinning their ears to get upfield. But instead, it was almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
You know, lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to scramble now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Well executed. He finds space and gets the first down yardage.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Getting set. Here's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Looks like he's going to run it. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain of that catch and run.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Coming up, second down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Kaiser. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Pass complete. It's second down now. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Catch made on the left side. Big play across midfield. Now they're threatening at the opponent's 38. A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Quarterback drops back. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Grab behind the line. It's Turner. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looking to throw yet again. The short completion to the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, and they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And they'll run the draw. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Receiver makes the grab. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense. The Tigers will line up now. It's first and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw to his receiver. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
What a rough first half for this quarterback. Already he's thrown 1 pick. His mechanics are off. His footwork doesn't seem to be in sync. He almost threw another interception. He's got to make some adjustments and try to find a new rhythm.
Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Lets it go quickly. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Offense protecting the lead here, but they've been playing so well. Let's see if they go for more before halftime. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. Going to move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. First down here for this offense. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
Point after, not quite through. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Proctor. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes a quick grab. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, Chris, I can tell you as a quarterback, there's nothing more frustrating than a big defensive lineman who's good at swatting the ball. Because if they don't do it, oftentimes you got an open receiver and a completion.
Now it's second down here.
42 Spider. Fourth low.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman. The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Motion now from the tight end. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. And here comes the punter onto the field. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, we wondered all week what this matchup would look like. So much at stake in this win-or-go-home game. And we've been treated to a fabulous first two quarters of playoff football.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's found some room at the 45. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the plus 40. And this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here comes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
He'll hand it off. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner will be brought down. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Three guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Receiver makes the catch, breaking free at midfield. And he's in the clear down the right side, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Tigers. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down, lofting it toward the left sideline. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Most offensive coaches will be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man coverage, but I'm curious to see if they're going to test this DB again after that coverage.
Look at this. He'll go deep again. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. Oh, and he's got some space here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. And the powerful Crimson offense is back out there. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Ball handed off. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down play coming up.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
They're going to run it here. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Crucial 3rd down play coming up.
325.
And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. And the same runner's got it again. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That's a pretty good effort by this defense to come up with that loss. Let's face it, it has been a really long game for these guys, but I love that they've not given up and they're still out there fighting.
It's 4th and 10. The offense on the field going for it. Receiver in motion now. 4th down, looking to throw for it. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down.
29 Philly. 2.
Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Snags a quick throw. To get him at the 42, good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Looking to chuck it again. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the mark. That completion sets up an important 3rd down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Man, I'm shocked this guy is trying to get outside and make a play, Chris. You know what he's all about. Sit in the pocket, make a read, get the ball out of his hands. Here he's desperate, trying to make a play on the outside. Really not in his arsenal, as you see, and it backfires for a big loss.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity.
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. Touchdown, Clemson. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. When the kick is up and good, they tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
And now the running back's got it again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Can he make it to the marker? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground. And it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
And that sets up a return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Grab behind the line. It's Turner. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the 1st down.
Here we go on 4th down. Looks like Clemson will have the 1st down.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the 1st down line. Just punch it in and pick up a 1st down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. We'll check out the stats so far. So 1 quarter away from wrapping up an impressive CFP victory. Let's get back to the final period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Keeping it on the ground here. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Takes the handoff again. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
Bounced right at the 3-yard line and into the end zone for a touchback. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And he's got his man open downfield. The tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. First down. Looking to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Looking right. This one caught. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here's the fair catch by the return man. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? The back's got it. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The offense with some pre-snap motion. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Trying to extend the play. Escapes the pocket. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Movement here from the tight end. Looking to pass this time. He's moving out of the pocket. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid game.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Makes a quick catch. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
That's the first down for the offense.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Set. Hut.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Got space, looking to score. He'll be muscled out of bounds, very close to the goal line. And a player is down injured after that last play. Let's take a timeout while they check him out. And the Tigers line up with a 1st and goal. He decides to keep it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Quarterback still with the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Touchdown, Tigers! And the beatdown continues. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there. 2nd down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Bringing pressure. One last pass attempt falls incomplete, and that will wrap up this game. This one ended up being a blowout. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
I thought this game would be a lot closer.